Hi everyone, today we will make one of the main dishes that is a dish of celebration in every Egyptian table is Egyptian Mahshi, and we'll use cabbage in Mahshi. We call it in Arabic kurumb. I will show you what we'll do step by step. I bring my own cabbage, you see, mashallah, Egyptian cabbage, green, fresh. Every paper is firm, and you can find it here in Egypt. Mashallah, it's so easy, and especially in winter. I start here by boiling water with cumin and salt, and I put one paper by one until it is softened, not boiled hardly, to make a paper clean for my mahshi, Egyptian mahshi. You see here, it is easily to separate the papers of my cabbage because I cut the middle of the cabbage here, and then I put it in the boiling water, so it will be so easy to get the papers of the cabbage so easily separated like that, just to be immersed in this boiling water, and we will see how will be the result. Using of cumin with cabbage is one of the intelligent recipes the Egyptian woman has retrieved, because cumin helps in relieving of gastric gases that may happen due to eating in cabbage. So try it in even coleslaw, in cabbage soup. Really, you will find a great difference of by using cumin, and this spicy really relieve a lot of cabbage gastric gases. Now I'm done of boiling my cabbage. Mashallah, you look how green and fresh it looks like. I will let it to cool down, and then I start to cut it by removing this part from the inside of the paper. Look here, I will come close it. Yeah, this hard part. I will show you after cutting how it will look. Now we started the journey of mahshi. I start by cutting the papers of cabbage into small adjusted pieces that will be rolled with a special filling of Egyptian rice and vegetables. I'll tell you the khalta, or the filling, in every detail. Just we cut it, remove this part, because this part, you see, it's hardened and curved. It's hard to be filling, to have a filling in it. Also, don't throw anything. This is the main rule in Egyptian kitchen. Nothing to be thrown, maximum utilization of everything. Now I will keep it. It will be the lining of the mahshi rolls. I will put it as a protective lining in the pan to protect my beautiful Egyptian cabbage rolls. Okay, now we will move to the next step. Now we are preparing the filling of mahshi rolls, the cabbage. It's Egyptian rice, and I immersed it in water for about 15 minutes. It's very clean now, and Egyptian onions and garlic, they are very well minced together. And you come and see, this is parsley, and this is the dill, and the green mint, tomatoes, and olive oils, and also use tomato paste. All of that is one of the pleasures in Egypt to have this. If you can smell what I'm smelling now, all these lovely smells and components will be cut very fine. And you know, I prefer to cut it by hand to keep the texture of every part of these lovely components, and we'll be mixed together to make the filling of mahshi cabbage rolls. Okay, wait till I finish and I will see you will see the result. Now you can see I have finished the filling of mahshi. For some Egyptian ladies, they prefer to cook it, to make it half cooked before they start filling of cabbage papers. For others, like me and my family, we like it without cooking. And for me especially, I like to leave it overnight, just for all the mixture to come together and get this taste and of mint, parsley, spices, everything, mix it together. Okay, now we are ready with our filling. Of course, this is a very nutrition vegetarian recipe, and everything is vegetarian and you can use it. And most of Egyptian, we like the vegetables because this is our culture. This filling we can fill cabbage, fill zucchini, fill eggplant, tomatoes, onions. We'll see one by one of these recipes together. As you see, I started rolling off my cabbage papers and fill it with my filling of rice and parsley and mint and dill and tomatoes, onions, this extra vegetarian high nourished filling. And I lined my pan with the excess part that we cut from the cabbage, and as you see, I'm trying to make all rolls in the same size and thickness. In between, I try to put some mealy lamb, these fats of lamb that will be give the mahshi extra taste of fats and give it extra taste. It's an extra Egyptian add of the recipe. You can not use it if you don't like, but for me and my husband it's giving extra taste. And then till I complete my pan, I fill it all, then I start to cooking of it. Now we are in the stage of cooking of mahshi. As you see, it's steaming. We added water for it. I'm covering it by a porcelain dish just to compress it more and more. And of course I'm protecting all by the cabbage papers that we cut. Okay, I will let it to steam more and more. You can hear the voice of steaming and boiling. About 45 minutes, and then we'll see how it will be. MashaAllah, after we finished the mahshi, it absorbs all the soup around it, and just we put the pan upside down, you see. Just I make a simple decoration of tomato slices. It doesn't need any more. And this is a main dish in Egypt, not a side dish. So don't ask what will we eat beside it. No, it's enough and more than enough. It's one of the most beautiful, delicious Egyptian foods. Try it, really you will enjoy.